In this video, we will show you how to organize your media in EMAM. There are three ways to organize your media: by categories, projects, and custom metadata and tagging. When media is ingested into EMAM, users have an option to assign media to one or more categories and/or projects and apply metadata tags. By assigning assets, users can search and find a group of assets based on a project, an event, or a group of assets based on a subject or type. Using the category, project, and search widgets, users can quickly find their assets. Simply type in the first few letters of a project or category, and EMAM will begin to list out the existing EMAM projects and categories in the system. Let's begin with categories. Assets can be assigned to one or more categories. Users can create as many subcategories as needed. To add a category, click on the Category widget menu and select Add Category. A menu will pop open and ask you to add a category name, add a metadata set permissions for the category, and select the user groups that will be able to see the assets assigned to this category. To add a subcategory to your new category, select the category menu next to the name of the new category and click Add Category. The new subcategory will be displayed under the main category. Repeat this process as many times as needed. To assign an asset to a category or subcategory, from the Browse widget, drag and drop an asset to the correct category. This asset is now assigned to that category. To add multiple assets to a category, select multiple assets in the Browse widget and drag and drop the assets to the correct category. To find assets assigned to a category, begin typing the first few letters in that category in the search window in the Category widget. Click on the category you want to see and review the list of assets in the Category widget. If you would like to list the assets assigned to a category in a Browse widget, use the search filter. Click on the Category tab and begin typing the first few letters to reveal the list of existing categories. Click on the category you are interested in and preview the list in the Browse widget. For projects, make sure you have the project widgets open in your workspace. To create an EMAM project, which will later be imported into Adobe Premiere Pro, click on the Project widget menu and select Add Project. You will be prompted to add a project name, description, tags, and metadata set. The second tab is for assigning this new project to an individual user. For additional organization, add a bin to the project. Click on the menu button next to the new project name and select Add Bin. You can now begin to drag and drop assets from the Browse widget to the new project and bins. These new bins will show up in the Adobe Premiere Pro project when imported. To organize your assets based on metadata, you can assign custom metadata to an asset or group of assets for search capabilities. Custom metadata can be created by your administrator using the Admin Tools widget. Metadata fields can be organized in groups and then by sets. These sets can be assigned to individual assets, categories, and projects. Upon ingest, it is best to assign metadata to all assets. You can fill in as little as one field or multiple fields depending on the situation. The more metadata fields you apply, the easier it will be to search and find assets you are looking for. To assign metadata to your assets when ingesting, use the Feeder application or the web uploader to add metadata. Simply drag and drop assets to the ingest window and add metadata to the assets before you click the Upload button. Once the ingest process has completed, you can now search on the metadata you added. If you do not add metadata during the ingest process, don't worry. You can add metadata once the assets are available in the EMAM director. First, make sure the Metadata widget is open on your workspace. Next, click on the asset you want to add or update metadata to. Click on the metadata group you would like to add and update. Then click on the field you would like to update. Add new metadata to each of the fields and click Save Metadata. You are now ready to search on assets based on the metadata you added to each asset. Using the Quick Search and Advanced Search, you can now find assets based on the keywords or phrases you applied to each asset. You can add tags to each asset during the ingest process and within the EMAM Director interface. For more information about EMAM and other products and services, please check out our website at www.impressmam.com.